Out of the blue, a friend of mine called me and he's like, "Hey, Ola, do you want to meet me in Dubai? I've got to meet some investors over there, and I want you to really help me with my business, which was a real estate business in London. I lived in the UK as well. So obviously, I did what every wise man does, and obviously prayed about it. And I asked my wife, and, and my wife was like, Your friend wants you to come all the way to Dubai so you guys can have a meeting." I was like, yeah. She's like, "Well, have you guys heard of FaceTime, Zoom, Skype, telephone?" And I was like, yeah, I get that. But what if I go on this trip and I actually learned something, something really that I did not know before, right? One of my favorite quotes is, "You don't know what you don't know." That's just the definition of life. You don't know what you don't know. So anyway, long story short, I was on the plane to Dubai. I got to Dubai. It's not what you expect, like, fancy Ferraris flying around. No, it was just me and my friend in a hotel room, masterminding, on this business for about 3 days straight. And, I realized that, oh my goodness, like he's doing really well in real estate investing in the UK. So, kind of on my plane back, I was just like, oh my God, like I gotta do this in America. I don't know how, but I gotta figure out how to do this. So obviously upon getting back home to the US, I basically just read a ton of books, listening to all the podcasts, just really went pretty much obsessive on real estate investing, right? Because I felt that this might be that itch I've been feeling, right? Until I actually picked up Rich Dad Poor Dad, right? And when I picked up that book, I was like, oh my goodness, this guy